Hello everyone, in today's video I am going to explain a complete installation guide on employee leave request Power Apps application. Now let's get into the video. So here you can see I have downloaded the leave management application. Let's unzip this one. So I am extracting all these files in the same folder only. So here you can see this zip file is containing these four files. So the first one, which is an Excel file which containing the SharePoint list structures, like what are the SharePoint list internal names and the display names and what are the columns present in it. So you can create those SharePoint list manually before importing the solution. And if you want to create the SharePoint list along with the columns using programmatical approach, we have done PnP PowerShell script. So by running this script, it will automatically create all the SharePoint list and the columns that are required for this Power Apps application within minutes. And here we have given README file also. You can go through this installation step by reading this README file. And this is the actual leave management application, Power Apps application zip file. You can where we are going to import into that Power Platform. Now we will see the PowerShell script in case if you are going to run this one. For running this PowerShell script, make sure you have a Microsoft Entra ID which is registered for running the PowerShell script to interact with the SharePoint. So we need to provide that client ID to this variable, and SharePoint site URL we have to provide. So where you want to create all the SharePoint list, that site URL you have to provide for this one. And please provide your user email address for this current user. Why? Because before installing the application, we need to have some default data for some of the SharePoint list. So that's why in that case, if you want to keep any one of the user as a part of that one, you can provide their email address for this variable. And here also from as do not reply is there. So this application is sending emails to the employees. So in that time, if you don't want to display your actual email address, instead if you want to display do not reply, that kind of things, you can provide those email address for this from as do not reply variable, so that whenever this PowerShell script is running, it will create all the SharePoint list, and for the particular SharePoint list wherever we are storing these details, in those places it will add the default items with that variable, with that data whatever you have entered here. So let me add some of the information for these things. So I'm going to add this SharePoint site URL for the site URL variable. And then I'm going to provide my client ID. If you don't know how to register an ID in the Microsoft Entra ID application, in the description box below, I will provide a link, and also in the README file, I have mentioned that link to create this application ID. And for this current user, I will provide the email address. So for this from as do not reply variable also, I provide the email address, and for current user client ID, all I have provided now. Now let me run this PowerShell script, and before that you can see whatever the SharePoint list names I have mentioned, like employee leave, balance management, admin options, public holidays, leave request, and one document library as a leave approved files. Those files are not already present in this SharePoint site. In case if it is already present, what it will do, this will delete that previous one and it will add the new SharePoint lists. Now let me run this one. Now it will ask us to log in. So make sure here whenever you are logging, please log in with the same email you have created with the client ID. So this client ID, you need to have the proper permissions to interact with the SharePoint, and with the same account only you are going to log in now. So with this user only I have created and I have the permissions. So now here you can see it is creating all the SharePoint list, and it is showing all this message, and the columns are also getting created. Let's wait for some time. Till the time, let's see the README file. So here I already opened this one. So here you can see I have mentioned the official website, how we can create the Entra ID. And here only I have mentioned what are the variables we need to update in that PowerShell script. And after downloading, after running that PowerShell script, it will create all the SharePoint list. Then what we have to do is in the Power Apps platform, how we can import that solution, all those steps with the images I have added. So you can go through this readme file and you can do this one. And in case if you face any issues, you can contact with this email. We will try to help you to fix that issues. Now you can see all the SharePoint list and columns along with the default items all are created successfully. We will check the SharePoint site once. So this is the SharePoint site. Here you can see employee leave, balance management, and employee leave admin options, public holidays, employee leave request, and employee leave approved files document library also created. And when I go to this one, you can see the default item for this leave admin options also got created. So here in the script we have added our own default data. You can change that one with yours data. For example, mainly this one only, your company address, you can change it. And triggers you can change with your company name, and here also change these things. And these are the default data. And as I said previously, for do not reply, this is the email I have provided in the script that is got created over here. And also you can see for the HR people, I have added this Patty Fernandes as a user. Now this default item is taking. So whenever you are running the application, by default this will be there from the app itself. Later you can update this one. So at the default we need some default data. So we kept this one. And if you go to this public holidays, you can see along with the columns this SharePoint list got created, and also this leave request, all the fields got created, and the document library also. Now the data source is available. The next thing we have to do this, come to this Power App Studio and click on in the left navigation, you can see the solutions, right? So click on this one. You can able to see new solution and import solution. So here we are going to import the new solution, that leave management one. So go to this downloads and here. So this is my leave management application one. Open this one and click on next here. So you can able to see the complete details about the solution in the next page. So you can see, right, the type is unmanaged one, publisher, and the version, patch number, advanced settings. So click on next. So in this page, we can able to see the connections. So for the OneDrive, Office 365, it is there. Please connect with your email address and then click on next. So in this screen, we are going to update our SharePoint list and the site address that we have created previously. So for this one, I'm going to take the site as event, SPFX event planning. That's what I in this site only I have created. And for the employee leave request, choose this one. And same for the public holidays, choose the employee public holidays. And for the employee leave balance management, choose that one. And for the admin options, you can see employee leave admin options. You have once you have added all the SharePoint list and the site address correctly, click on import. So you can see the message currently importing the solution. Just wait for some time. It will add that solution into this tenant. So now here you can see the solution got imported successfully, and in the solutions page only you can see that solution which is containing the apps and flows and the connections, environment variables, whatever we have created, all are present. Let it open. You can see, right, under this apps section, that leave management app is there and flows are there, and all the connections, environment variables, all are imported successfully. In the next video, we also explain about a complete features on this leave management applications. You can get that link in the readme file only. Thank you for watching this video. If you face any issues while installing this one, as I said previously, please contact to this email address. We will try to fix your issues.